Bam! Welcome live. Yeah. You guys notice my glasses. I still support Colorado and Coach Sanders and what he's doing out there. Okay, this Scotsy got lost a couple of games. So, I played for KU back in the day when I was younger. So, I remember somebody else losing a couple of games. So, yeah, we still got their support, but I got to be able to see stuff. Yeah, there now I can see it's cool to be cool, but it's not so cool to be cool if you if you can't see. So we need to figure that out. Getting everything lined up here so we can get started. Oh, we got some fire that we're bringing to the table tonight. You guys, I gave you a link to my Twitter situation over there. I finally learned how to do some stuff. I'm still not sure if I'm sending out stuff to people privately, if I'm trying to send something private, or if everybody sees. So I'm just I'm not saying nothing too hairy. I hope. But anyway, you guys hit me up on Twitter, friend me and stuff, so that Twitter can start seeing that I'm real and I'm bringing fire to the table. And then that helps them show my stuff more and stuff because I'm done screwing around with Facebook. Okay, we're about there. Now, we're going to stay on Facebook. I'm not wide on. Y'all know me. Okay. I don't go sit down and give up. So, what the hell am I talking about? I might need to put my glasses back on. No. Yeah. So, Facebook's trying to shut down my pro se legal school page, and they said some stuff. I know I had some assets that I didn't have authorization to use, and one or two other stupid words. Yeah, and they did shut down another account that I had, and they send you the stuff, and you don't see the notification in time to. Yeah, well, I saw this one in time, so I responded to their asses. And then they want to see my driver license again, and they want to see my oh, wait a minute. So I didn't show them my driver license in the first place, okay, because I don't use the only thing that I use my driver license for is to rent a vehicle at U-Haul. That's it. And believe me, I tried to punch I tried to punch U-Haul. Well, I didn't really want to punch him, I just want to slap him or something, and they're like, no, man, the contract says right here, right there. Oh, wait a minute. I need a magnifying glass. Uh-huh. If you don't have an address on, yeah. So that's the only thing I use that for. And so I don't know, maybe they're having problems with my with my passport or whatever. I don't know. But I'm not worried about that or waiting around. They haven't shut me down. If they do, I already have a couple of other options already in store. As a coach, you got to have some other plans. You ain't going in the battle with just one damn plan, all right? Not unless you're are new. It's your first day off the turnip truck, okay? No, we got more than one plan. So I don't know if people are seeing my stuff on that page. I don't really care. Really, the only thing I use the Facebook application for is to do my coaching. And I have another application set up for that when they decide that, so don't even worry about it. Okay, don't even worry about it. So I have the Facebook, I coach in Messenger. Okay, I don't coach here. So the people that come here and start asking me personal questions or questions about your personal stuff or whatever, here's not where we do that. Here, we're here to learn some stuff. You can friend me on Facebook, or you can email me, or you can message me in the form thing that I have on my website at winningcourtnow.com, and there's plenty of them. But just don't call me, okay? Don't call me unless you've already went to the website and reviewed your options and compared and looked at the instructional videos for the lawsuit package you think you need, and watch the updated instructional videos in the instructional video playlist. Okay. Then, if you have questions about the lawsuit package that I offer, then give me a call. But don't call me and ask me what to do, because I don't tell people what to do. That's not how I roll. Don't call me and ask me a bunch of questions about getting the deed out of their office. You obviously have been watching my stuff, but I don't really, until you invest in the program and get your lawsuit, will do all the stuff that you need to do to get yourself to the gate. And not a whole lot I can do to help you with, and my time's like very valuable to me. And I spend that time coaching to people who have invested in my program. Those people come first, pretty much. So welcome, I'm Coach Neighbors. Welcome tonight. We're gonna call tonight. Stopping Legal Corruption 101. Uh-huh. I'm thinking about changing my website title and just kind of shifting what we're doing here, so people will understand a little more, and it won't seem like so much work to new people. Because when you go in to stop stuff, yeah, there's not near as much work as is required when you are working in their conventional program. Okay. The conventional program that's structured for the legal situation or whatever was structured by the same assholes that are trying to steal your stuff or send your ass to jail. So I don't know. I'm thinking if I structure the program for your butts to follow while I'm punching you in the face, I'm I'm pretty much going to make sure that you're not punching my ass in the face when you get to the end of the program. So and I don't have a whole lot of thinking that attorneys are very smart, but they they have figured that out. Now, I'm going to show my contact information at some point in time. And then in my videos, I'm going to show my contact information at the beginning of the video. Because I have a lot of people who watch the video and then pick up the phone and call me. And that's exciting that the video, emotionally, so you see, and you need to call, but I can't help you when you call. You need to go to the website and take a look at your legal options. You need to review the descriptions for each of the lawsuit packages, and then you need to head over to the YouTube channel and take a look at the instructional video for that lawsuit package. And you need to watch the updated instructional videos that are in the instructional video package. There's maybe 5 or 6. And I know everybody, I watched 500, 5,000. No, you haven't watched the stuff in the instructional video, or you wouldn't be asking me the questions that people ask me when I'm telling them to go do this. Okay. Now, the updated instructional videos in the instructional video playlist outline the strategies and the steps that we use to when we switched over to the 42 USC 1983 for everything. Okay, the 42 USC 1983 is for everything. We no longer use the judicial foreclosure, the non-judicial foreclosure. It doesn't matter. And the reason it don't matter is because we start at the gate. We start at the gate addressing the fact that they didn't deliver your deed like they're supposed to. The state law, the statute, which is not a valid law, but they're supposed to follow it, not us. So it's valid law for their asses, mandates that they're supposed to deliver your deed to you. And it's not in the property transfer statutes, and it's not conveyed until that delivery. No, but they don't deliver your deed. They register your deed in their office, and then they send your ass a copy. I had someone send me a message on YouTube tonight. Yeah, they sent me my original deed, and I want to send it to you so you can take a look. I'm like, no, dude, I already know they didn't send you your original deed. Now, the only way, in my opinion, based off of the fact that I've learned communicating with and getting real-time feedback from all the people in the Facebook pages Okay, what I've learned is the only way, and this is just my common sense thing on after seeing all the fraud and the corruption. Okay, the only way that you could have your original deed is if your grandparents had that shit back like early 1900s. They had the deed in their office, and even then, I know they have a way to get your shit on their on their scroll. So, but at the end of the day, uh, that person didn't do the homework because I'm thinking I'm going to go with what I learned and what I put together. And my challenge property tax package, I had to change the name from Eliminate because they got one of my Facebook pages shut down. Yeah, so I changed the word to challenge property. Yeah, and that package has been around for a minute. And I upgraded that package to include the foreclosure lawsuit that we use in the foreclosure package. So, and the reason I did that is because some people are in tax lien foreclosure, and they'll understand that it don't matter what kind of attacking they're doing to your property. It's a tax lien foreclosure, HOA. It's the whatever. It freaking don't matter. Okay, what matters is they're attacking your property. So if the HOA is attacking your property, yeah, you want to punch them in the face and hold them accountable for the mortgage fraud. Sue them for the mortgage fraud, just like you're going to sue. Well, there's no lender, but you're going. We don't put no lender on my stuff because there ain't no lender. Just like you're going to sue the third-party debt collectors and the state and the judge. So why the hell am I suing all these people, coach? You're talking crazy. Okay, let me just real quick. Okay, so the state committed real estate deed fraud to get your freaking deed registered in the office. The state law for property transfers mandates that deeds supposed to be delivered, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not. They do what they call their constructive delivery and they register it in the office. And once that deed is registered in the office, that allows the first illegal lien to be put on your property. So, anybody know what the first illegal lien is? And the first illegal lien was the mortgage lien. And the reason it was illegal, think about this. If there were several parties to it, there were several people who own property, all of them have to be present to sign that lien, right? So the fact that the alleged lender accepted your signature on the mortgage lien proved that you owned it already, the property already, and I smell stink. Could it be so simple? Okay, so let's go a step further. Because, I want to people think I don't know what I'm talking about. I may not, but I got this shit pinned down. Okay, so here you go. So once the mortgage lien was put, that allowed the first illegal lien. Once your property, your stuff's registered on the first illegal lien. And then once that lien was put and your stuff was registered, then the state reclassified your property into one of their commercial designations, which would be agricultural, residential, or commercial, for the sole purpose of taxation, because the Constitution, and not one but two places, and the federal law mandates that private property is not supposed to be taxed. So they get around that. So you see, it don't matter which attack you use, as long as you hold all those parties who started this, and those are the weaklings at the end of the line, because the lender already got their money. And the reason we don't add the lender or even talk about the lender, because if you mention the lender, those assholes will know that you have no idea what you're talking about. No, don't tell me nothing about the damn lender, okay? When your property goes into foreclosure, the lender already wrote that shit off their taxes, claimed it onto it. I think they call that a corporate charge-off. So, in my simple mind, like I said, I'm not that smart. My simple mind is thinking, well, once they did that, there's no entries left on their books to put the money that they receive from selling the debt to third-party debt collectors. Help me with this. There's no entries left on the corporate books to put any. So where? Oh, okay. But here's the problem. Okay, if you bring up the lender in this process while these petty fools are trying to take your shit, then they're just going to ignore all of your stuff, and your shit's going to get kicked out for a failure to state a claim. And the reason that you can't state a claim, they're going to say whatever, put a bunch of shit in there, but they're not going to tell you exactly why. The reason you can't state a claim is because you can't connect a lender to none of that shit that you got in court or that they filed in court. So if you can't connect a lender and you're talking about the lender and the payments and all of that shit, then they're just going to laugh, and they're going to throw your shit underneath the table in a basket, move your ass up on the eviction protocol list, and get the people out to your house to throw your shit in the yard. So now, my voice sounds kind of funny tonight. I live in the country now, and they had these cornfields all around me, and I've been buying fresh corn and eating it for like weeks. Oh, it's so delicious. But yeah, well, they also grow corn for cornmeal and stuff, and they let that corn stay on the stalk and dry out. And then they whack that shit down at the end of the season, like all of the fields all over the whole United States of Kansas. So yeah, so I have some allergy issues based, that because I used to box. Some of you know I used to box, and I actually had nasal reconstruction, and I'm thinking that's helping, but I'm not sure. But after the nasal reconstruction, if you look at my nose just right, it looks like Michael Jackson's. Okay, never mind. I didn't see what that looked like, but I think it looked bad. Oh, so my wife said she couldn't hear me because I sounded weird. So I asked her if she needed me to speak up, and she said no. Oh, so you guys see, you're not the only one that had to put up with me. So anyway, if I sound funny or a little nasally or whatever, that's the situation. But you all know how I roll. Okay, this is going down. As long as I'm not like sick like a cold. So, but I have had that happen once. Yeah, nothing happened because I was calling timeout on that one. But no, we're good. So we're gonna get this done tonight. If I sound a little funny, you just got to work with me. Now I'm in the process of structuring my value proposition statement. Holy crap, I haven't stuff I'm having to learn. Okay, so the value proposition statement is supposed to be on my home page so people can see exactly what I offer, exactly what we do here, and what you have to do to get it done and stuff. There's some other stuff I'm still learning. But the first thing that I learned is that the name of my website, my business, whatever, should reflect what we do here. And so I'm still kind of, on the bench about this because I just started and I still have a lot to read. But this is kind of where I'm at right now. Stopping corruption 101. Now, the reason why I'm here and I'm changing it from pro se legal school is because we don't have to be a school. Okay. We've been doing some stuff up in here that's causing some problems. And that's why they're trying to shut down my Facebook page. And that's why, and so I don't get no more letters from them. I did get a few from the attorneys in different states. So people using my stuff, punching these attorneys in the face, trying to scare me into shutting down because I was involved in an unauthorized practice of law without license. And I actually addressed that on my Twitter account today, and pretty much what I told. I had an attorney call me one time, and the attorney told me that they were actually, what the attorney said was, it appeared I was involved in unauthorized practice of law without a license, and that he went to my website and he was appalled at what he saw. Because the Supreme Court, I'm like, oh no, dude, hold on. Under Swear versus the Board of Examiners, the Supreme Court ruled that no one can license or practice law. Bam, there you go. So, but you know what? We don't even have to get to that. Okay, we don't even have to get to that because no attorneys have a license. And I told attorney one time, show me a license and I'll shut the hell up. No, actually, what I said is, show me a license and I'll kiss something. Can I scratch? I can scratch that, right? No. Okay, so that's what I said. Show me a license and I'll kiss something. Y'all know what I said I was going to kiss, and they don't have no damn license. Oh, yeah, reasons for the bar. No, dude, I'm not talking about your bar card. That's not a license. I can get one of them. I'm sure I can get one off the black market. Oh, wait. Okay, so I don't want one, okay? And here's what I told him. Number one, unless there's a Supreme Court police that's going to come after me, okay? I didn't know what the hell you're talking about because I'm pretty sure the Supreme Court don't have no police or whatever. And number two, the unauthorized practice of law without a license. That sounds like a due process violation. If no attorneys have a license and the judge and you are forcing everybody to, oh yeah, he didn't want to hear that. So I told him that he shouldn't flatter himself. Okay, I said, dude, don't flatter. So, oh man, and he called me up thinking I didn't, dude, don't flatter yourself. Okay, because I ain't trying to be no damn attorney. Okay, I don't want to be no attorney. I ain't trying to do nothing like no damn attorney. I said, as a matter of fact, I'd rather you refer to me using that N word before you ever call me an attorney. Yeah, that was. He was like, "Oh my," and he hung up the phone. Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, you're a sissy ass." Okay, don't call me on the phone. Okay, unless you're ready to take some punches in the face. So yeah. Okay, I had a little fun with that. And I have a little fun with all the attorneys who think that they can get in my face and make like I need to. Oh wait, the state of Kansas tried three times, three times. Oh, I need to figure out which finger. Sorry, I'm looking at my hand backwards. That's my They tried 3 times to shut me down, and I'm still here. I'm still here. So there you go. Now we're going to talk about some tips and stuff tonight that you're going to be using to shut down the court process. And after we're done, I'm going to post all these tips in the comment section of the live stream video. We'll record this video. So now, if you guys have any ideas about any ideas I need to put in my value proposition statement, pretty much is what we offer, the value of what we offer, how that helps people, all those things, then you can send me your idea. And if I use your idea on my website, then I'm going to give you some free shit. So there you go. Whatever the hell you want. Wow. So there you go with that. That way I can get some help from the fighters in the ring with the gloves on that's actually doing the thing. So that'd be kind of cool. You guys let me know what you think I should change the name of my website to or my business, and let me know the value that you're getting out of it. Now, one other thing too. I got a lot of shit to talk about. One other thing too. I want to open up. I want to have a playlist that is showing all of my review videos. Now I have my reviews that I have posted on my website. I haven't posted any new ones in several months. I just don't have time. But I would like to have a review video playlist and then have review videos from people that invested in the program or whatever about how what you thought when you opened up and looked at this at the documents. The power you were bringing to the table. I'd like to know how long it took before you started feeling like you was having fun. Okay, because that's what I tell people. When you get in my program, I tell you, dude, you're gonna be having fun. And I call women dude too, so don't be offended. Everybody's a dude. Dude, it's just like saying guys to me. So that's what I want you to let me know when you start having fun. Yeah. So what the hell do I mean that by that? Oh, hang on 1 second. Let me turn that up. Okay, so what I mean by that is if you've been getting smashed in the face, okay, all of a sudden, oh, you get a call from an attorney, you know, the same one that was talking shit in court. Uh-huh. That same one. And the attorney, tienes unas preguntas para ti. Preguntas, abogado tienes, es, ¿qué necesitas más? ¿Qué quieres más? ¿Qué necesitas más? Okay, sorry. So, the question is that the attorney's going to ask you, what the hell do you want? What do you want more? What do you want? Most people ain't ready for that because they're not used to punching people in the face with the shit that you can't hear. So, I'm going to make it easy for you. I don't tell people what to do, but I'll make it easy for you. Without getting your deed out of their office and forcing their ass to follow the state law, and there's another document in the office that you have to get. There's 2 documents. Uh-huh. Without getting that deed out of their office, you got shit. Oh, yeah, I want 5 million, 20 million. Dude, there's never any money. Without getting that deed out of their office, you got shit for the program. So that's what my package is for. It don't matter if you got the property tax package, the foreclosure. It don't matter 42 USC. It don't matter. And I love it. The people that get in my program that have issue with uh, with the HOA, that's the easiest shit to handle. Just file your lawsuit for the mortgage fraud, add HOA's ass as a defendant because they're conspiring with those assholes to do everything they're doing. Their whole program is structured to do exactly what they're doing right now to you. Now, if you didn't gotta know what I'm talking about, let me ask you this. In a non-judicial foreclosure where they sell your house in 30 days on the courthouse steps, how the hell could the state or the government do that shit without already having your shit in their file? Huh? Can I get an amen? Okay, let me ask you something else. I got people that's facing foreclosure. They haven't even, they got the notice of default letter. They haven't even sold the house. They filed a lawsuit. They're filing the jamming all these people up. Oh, wait. Their house is on Zillow that is foreclosed already, and they got people coming to their house putting shit on their bill. You can't tell me that the entire mortgage loan is exactly what it is. Yeah, and my new mortgage fraud package is now structured with the offer to pay letter that jams their asses up, because if they can't come to the table when they're demanding that you pay the full amount, the state law mandates that they have to come to the table with the original instrument of indebtedness. I can't believe I can say that right. Yeah. And they don't have it. Y'all ass know that shit's in China somewhere, sold in a bundle of crap for freaking $5, $25. Maybe it's color me. I don't know. Y'all know they don't have it. So here's the thing with the offer to pay letter. If you take the offer to pay letter before there's even a case, and you serve it on these fools. You serve it on the attorney that's going to do the eviction process. You serve it on the I serve it on the court, and I write chamber copy and have a copy of that offer to pay letter that's notarized and signed, sent to the Oh, not only notarized and signed, I also have it placed in the public record before I do all of this. So now it's already in commerce. 1-2 punch. Then you serve the parties. I know there's no case number. I have people telling me that shit all the time. Are you going to serve? Okay. You serve the judge in the judge's chambers. You serve a copy to the damn clerk. Okay. Now, I don't give a crap if they think I'm crazy. Okay. Because they already locked my ass up. Now, I ain't never been convicted of nothing. Okay. Locked my ass up and told everybody that I was mentally ill because I wouldn't take the deal and lie on my wife of 42. And then they sent my ass back for of course. So I already know what time it is. So that's what they're going to try to do. You need to make sure that you cover your ass by getting the stuff done that you need to get done. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about now, what the tips that we're going to talk about tonight are tips for shutting down the judge. Okay. And that's, y'all know that I enjoy teaching y'all how to punch a judge in the face with the legal documents or the strategy or whatever, but where you can get to court. So the legal advice and training that most people learn comes from attorneys that are violating your due process. And that's the reason I created my non-conventional game plan. I just think about it. The process that everybody knows, and I know this because I have to tell people, you keep your head out of their conventional bullshit, or you're going to get chopped off when the portal closes up. That's a good way to look at it, because you're not going to get nothing done over there. Anytime you're over there, it opens up the door for arguing for their buddy judge. And then their buddy judge, gets to decide after they're arguing. Well, in our program, that's not going to work out too well. So we're changing things a bit to make the court process end faster for the folks that invest in my program. Now, I know I've been saying I like punching them slow and watching them sweat, and but some of y'all ass don't like doing that. So no. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're learning from the real-time feedback. And, after you run a play so many times, you start figuring out a better way to run it. If you're a good coach, you figure out a better way to run it. So what I'm talking about right now is included in I'm pretty sure it's included in all my packages. However, the mortgage fraud package and the prosecutor eliminated package, the demand for sanctions has been specifically updated to reflect, it's so fire, to reflect everything in the lawsuit. And so this is what we're doing now. So I'm just giving y'all this tip too. So the demand for sanctions, you're demanding sanctions for the attorney's failure to do a reasonable investigation, which is their rule. Okay. But you're taking a step further. In the mortgage fraud package, you're demanding sanctions because the foreclosure statute is not a valid law. It doesn't have an enacting clause, it doesn't have a title, and it doesn't have a body. Those are the three things that the Constitution and the federal law mandates it must be. Blah, blah, blah. So now we're taking the demand for sanctions and we're using it to try the case with. It's brilliant. So you take the demand for sanctions and you run all the important stuff in there, had the attorneys done a reasonably found investigation, they would have figured out that the foreclosure statute is not a valid law. They would have figured out that the state committed real estate deed fraud and registered your deed in their office, now allowed the mortgage lien. Yeah. Had they not, they would have figured out that if your lien was not in their office, they wouldn't be able to verify you owner. Oh, wait. Oh, I said that I'm not supposed to say that because I don't know that. I'm not. Okay. I need to ask that as a question. If your lien was not registered in their office, would they be able to verify that there was a loan? Okay, anyway. I think y'all got what I'm saying on that for the people who've been keeping up with stuff, okay? So we're making changes to the document that demand to strike the attorney's notice of appearance. I think it's included in everything. I don't know. I just know it's included. Yeah, and so that demand to strike the attorney's notice of appearance because the attorney did not file any contract. The attorney can't verify agency. The attorney cannot verify that they're working for the lender. You know, the one that done that charge off and don't have shit to do with it. Yeah. People get my package, they go sit down and they start worrying about the lawsuit and all this stuff. Dude, the way my shit is structured, it's structured to beat them in the face and make them go sit their happy asses down. I'm thinking people aren't even filing a lawsuit now. I don't know. What I do know is, y'all can get on the internet and on Facebook and see if you can find something. What I do know is that when you beat attorneys' asses down, they require that you sign a non-disclosure statement. And if that wasn't the case, then there'd be a whole bunch of bad reviews. Y'all know people don't be playing when it comes time to complain and whine. All right. So that's all I want to say on that. We're changing things so that you can take some passes on end zone like Patrick's doing tonight for the Chiefs. And Colorado maybe took a couple. I think we only got one. But okay, we'll just stick with the Chiefs because they're ahead right now. And these changes you can make yourself on your own stuff. And this is one of the things that you should be learning in this legal corruption, stopping legal corruption one-on-one. I like that. Apparently, the attorneys don't like it because they're trying to get my Facebook page shut down. So I don't know why they think that's going to help them or whatever, because it's really not. So in tonight's live stream, we're going to review a few ways to get some stuff shut down. We're going to be covering some tips like, I posted one of these tips in the information about the stream tonight, and I'm going to kind of go over it because it's pretty cool. I really like it. So the first, and actually this was in the last video that we made for stopping the court process. So the first tip is you should swear yourself in. This is a tip we left last week. This is not the first tip for tonight. You should swear yourself in and demand that all others, the prosecutor, attorney, the judge, all do the same thing. Yep. Swear yourself in. And if they refuse to be sworn in, then I would ask, may I let the record show that these people won't swear in? And I think they probably intend to lie. Oh, yeah. They'll look good in your lawsuit when they start lying, because the only reason they haven't lied yet because their mouth ain't moving. So we step up now at the attorney's property and assets to your demand for sanctions or the demand to strike. We used to do that to the lawsuit. We did it to the counterclaim. We don't file the counterclaim no more because that leaves the stuff in state court. State court is a piece of crap. And I'm just going to tell you, okay, I had this conversation with a person that, state court is a piece of crap. And the reason I say that is because, in my opinion, the state court statutes are the federal statutes. They're the same statute. They're just watered down to give the state the upper hand and all the shit. Totally a violation of due process right out the gate. Blatant. It's blatant. Oh, yeah. So let's start out with the judge having immunity. Oh, I hear that from, oh, no. Okay, no, dude. The judge does not have immunity. The Tucker's Act of 1936 stripped the state players from immunity, and it also stripped the state court from saying they're sovereign. You can't be sovereign unless you have blood. It could be red or green or blue, but you have to have blood to be a sovereign, in my opinion. So that's just how I see things. And like I said, I'm not that smart. So that's what I tell the attorneys right before I shut their ass up. So what we've done, and we did this in my sister's case. Oh, I can't talk about my sister. My friend's case, we added the attorney's property and assets to the demand for sanctions. You can demand whatever the hell you want for sanctions. Mm-hmm. And the demand to strike, yeah, you can turn each one of those documents into a sinking silver claim that quick and shove it right in their face, and they can't do a damn thing about it. Mm-hmm. I love my job. So we accomplished, and this is what I want to tell you first. I'm going to tell you how we accomplished crushing the state process before we get to these other tips that we're going to leave, because the tips are for when you're already in court or whatever, and you need to shut their asses up. Okay. So the way we accomplished it, the way we accomplished crushing the state case or federal case, it don't matter. If it's state case, you want to file your shit in federal court. If it's a federal case, you want to bring their happy asses down here to state court. And that's pretty much a wrap. So we accomplished crushing the state case by adding the state to your lawsuit. We add the state because the state committed real estate deed fraud to get your freaking deed in their office. We add the state because the state is the one paying the judge to take your property away from you and give it to the state. So here's what happens if you don't add the state. You can add the judge, you can add the other, but if you don't add the state, they're going to keep going. Because you haven't tied the hands of all the corporations that's sticking their hand down your throat. All right, clean that up a little at the end. So we had the state first, and then we had the judge. The judge signed on to give your shit away without an injured party. So we had the judge to your 42 USC. And you have to add the state to be able to claim the 42 USC. And people, if you don't add the state and do the 42 USC, then it makes it real complicated and opens up some arguing and all this stupid shit that no one has time for, except them, while they wait for your happy ass to go sit down. The state. We add the state and the judge who signed down without an injured party. The judge don't have judicial authority to do shit without an injured party. And then we had the bar member who started this dispute. And then if you want to be a total badass, you can do like my friend did. She added the State Bar Association for the state of Kansas. And then we added the attorney's wife because we added the attorney's property to her lawsuit and so to her counterclaim. So then we had to serve the attorney's wife, who was a signer on the property. And I think that was probably the first time that that an attorney got served, the attorney's wife, or that anybody got served a counterclaim. Because you leave a counterclaim, you just put in the case or whatever. So now, if you're in my program, you can kind of chill on this part, what we're going to talk about for now, from here on, because we're going to cover the tips. Now, what you needed to make sure you understand is what we talk about up here, which is the things that we do to crush the state court process. Mhm. So, what happens when you add the state to uh, the attorney shit, the state shit? I don't know, God, whatever. What happens when you add the judge? When you add the judge to your lawsuit addressing the crap that they're sticking in your face, what happens? The judge can't litigate a case they're a party to. They can't represent themselves. They can't represent each other from the law firm. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. It's a bigger problem than that. Mm-hmm. It's a bigger problem than that. Nobody else down the street want to help these people, because they know the cow's out of the damn barn and you're punching them in the face. They can't help them or interfere because they're doing the same shit. They're doing the same shit down the street. Oh, that's why when you hire an attorney to help you with foreclosure, that attorney automatically going to get a cut of what they steal from your ass to throw you under the bus in the end. Mm-hmm. And in addition to what they stole from you for the fake help. And that's why attorneys aren't going to help you. And the reason why civil attorneys aren't going to help, oh, yeah, they say they're going to help you. They work for whatever you pay and whatever. And then in the end, they tell you you need to go sit your ass down. Why? Why do they tell you that? Because the corporation paid them more money than you could ever think about, or gave them some free cars or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. So let's just get on to it. These power punches are for the people who are already dragged into court and need to crush the judge and the court process with the words out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. I like the words out of your mouth. So I've been waiting to get to this. I'll show you guys, whoever's here tonight, or whatever. But I'm fired up about this. So we're gonna roll. And since I'm in charge, yeah, I'm in charge. I told my grandkid that one time. I'm in charge, and he said no. My mommy said she's in charge. Yo, mommy is not here right now, dude. Get your ass in the bed. Okay, so anyway, let's just get rolling. We accomplished the goal of crushing the court process by holding the corporation who committed the real estate deed fraud liable, as well as the conflicted judge. Okay, I think I made a new word, conflicted judge. I didn't know if that's okay. I'll check on Grammarly on that one. Okay, the conflicted judge. The state's paying to give your property away. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem because the judge that's getting paid has conflicted. Now, like I mentioned, you got to include the state into your 42 USC. Anytime you bring civil rights, you got to include the state. So, you fighters that came for the fire, we about to hit. We about to hit. We about to set this burning without a match or a spark. All right. Now, here's the first one. Actually, I'm just going to copy and paste it in here while we're talking. This is the 13th one. Oh, this is going to be fun. There you go. That's primero. That's the first one. Now, if you're in state court, you can put this stuff on your phone and you can read it right off your phone. In federal court, they don't really let you get in with your phone. And if they think you have a phone, they're not going to let you go home. Yeah. So this is a question that you're going to ask a judge. Is your oath of office, your contract correct? You're asking that question. I don't see it here. I don't see here where the person administering the oath of office and the oath or whatever recorded his office on your. Oh, judge, why don't I find your bond? Yeah, and you could like pretend you're looking this shit up on your searching on your cell phone or whatever, where his bond's supposed to be. Yeah, that's just ask a friendly couple of questions up in here, because you're concerned about the court's liability. Oh, now this one is kind of cool. Yeah, did the judge sign the correct oath? Not impartial. File his oath into the case? Did the judge file his oath into the case? Judge, in your oath, I have it here. Did you swear to uphold the Constitution? I'm just asking because it says that you. So, do you intend uh, to process this case according to the Constitution and the laws of the state and the UCC? Actually, I would use the federal laws. And the UCC is all right. It's federal too, in my opinion. Yeah, I would use the federal laws because, no, because we already know the state's full of crap. Yeah, these are just a couple of. Oh, I got some more too. These were the first couple I wanted to outline where we're going with this before we get to the hot stuff, which we won't get to till next week because I just about used up this time already. Okay, so the next one you're going to ask, may I see an affidavit from the judge describing the nature and authority of this court? Oh, the judge is supposed to sign an affidavit? Hmm. I, why would the judge need to sign anything? Y'all ask trust the judge, right? Okay. Let me have a drink of water. I'm about to have to send my ass to timeout. Mm. The nature and authority. Oh, that sounds so pretty. You know, it's all about the words that come out of your mouth. Hmm. When those words that come out of your mouth talk about the lender or the payments or any of that shit that's not on the page or the shit that you invested in, you might as well go and throw your own shit in the yard. So that's that's what I'm going to say with that. Oh, 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 this is cool. So I'm just kind of skipping around. So anybody that's worried that my numbers aren't in the right order, just relax because it ain't about that. It's about the fire that's been jammed in some people's face without a match. Here you go. That's that. Oh, I like that one. I like that. Does any part of the fine I might pay go to the judge's pension fund? Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Judge, maybe you can help me with this. Do you have a legal team? Because my legal team is going to want to hook up with your legal team because this stuff right here is getting kind of it's getting kind of stinky. It looks like that pile of something on the floor in the picture that I use to let you guys know about this stream. Oh, so now this one And I think I got yeah, this one and one more, and then my time's going to be up. And then we're going to bring the other ones. No, no, no. Well, yeah, we'll bring the other ones next week. We'll bring a few more next week. Next week, I want to talk about the affidavit of state citizenship package that's in my program and how you guys need to be using it to get diplomatic immunity so these assholes can't be jacking with you, having the police come and screwing with you later or whatever. Remove yourself, stop being a U.S. citizen, and remove yourself from that jurisdiction totally. And that process is real easily done by the passport or whatever that we have, whatever. So you can go to my website and you can search affidavit state citizenship. I have the package posted on my website. Excuse me. You can go to my YouTube channel and search affidavit state citizenship, pull up the videos and learn about it. I have it posted on my the package posted on my website, but I'm going to reduce the price. I haven't looked at it in quite a while, and I've included it in all my lawsuit packages. So I'm probably going to reduce the price down to like $75 for it or something. And it outlines everything that you need to know and do to be able to get your passport in a manner to where you're removing yourself from the corporate bullshit, whatever. So now this one, oh, you're gonna like this one too. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Are you judged under IRS criminal investigation? Do you have a DL rescue? Huh? Yeah, I know what you got. What is that, coach? Dude, go figure it out. Okay. I got it right there for you. You know it's hot. Do your research on it, figure out what the hell they're talking about. And this is why I tell people when you call me to educate yourself. Go to the website, educate yourself before you call me because we can't, And I tell you that because if you don't educate yourself and go do this stuff and do these things, you're not going to know the right words that you need to use when those fools call your ass on the phone or drag you in one of their thinking internet hearings or bullshit. Yeah, you're not going to know the right words. And then you're going to allow them to trick you into talking about the payments and all that, whatever. And then, when I tell you to go throw your shit in the yard, if you do that, so no. Yep, Judge, are you on? Oh, and so I had a friend that was an IRS named Rob Jackson, and he taught. So there's a 883 asset allegation statement. I think I'm saying that word numbers right. Usually in my brain, that asset allegation statement is supposed to be filled out by the court, by the attorney's corporation, by the court corporation. All of these fools taking your stock supposed to fill these things out, and they don't. They don't. And boy, if you do that in there, and I have a whole file of some IRS stuff that we can add, but I haven't really added it because we don't need to. And we learn how to keep it simple from the real-time feedback that people have been sending in. That real-time feedback helped me change what we're doing here and put together shit the way that we have it set up. And it makes me look like I'm a superhero, which is, yay, cool. But the fact that I'm at it, without the team behind me, it would take me years. It would take me years to learn all of this stuff. Oh, wait, I spent years. But I think I know a lot of stuff, so I'm good with that. But it would take me a long time to structure what we have here had I not got the real-time feedback from people letting me know what these attorneys are trying to do in Colorado or what the attorneys are trying to do in New York, okay, or what the attorneys are trying to do in wherever, all over the United States, and the people in New York are taking a hell of a beating right now with the floods and the stuff that they're going through right now. So I know it's going to be a lot of people from New York getting in my program when your house is flooded and stuff. So we have it set up to help you out. And we also have the offer to pay letter, which if you use it correctly, it alleviates a dispute, because there's no dispute if you've offered to pay. If you mail this and you serve it to the judge, you serve it to all these fools that are making a decision to take your shit, and you offer to pay as soon as they come up with, oh yeah, and the offer to pay letter says in it that your legal team is waiting for notification when they're going to have their whatever what they're supposed to have according to the law. Now the statute's there. Not everybody knows the statute where it is, but Coach Neighbors has it, and it's in the offer to pay letter. So now the mortgage fraud package is structured for people to challenge the mortgage fraud before you're in default. How badass is that? Now let's get on to the last one. Dang it, I'm over an hour. Now I'm going to turn into, I don't know, a pumpkin or some slippers or something. Okay, never mind. We'll just get this last one done, then I'll let y'all go. Okay. Now, this last one, I had to end here. Okay, I did. I had to. I actually I was going to end with the one before this one I'm posting now, but I couldn't. I had to post this one, but I'm ending on this one because next week I'm going to pick up the rest of this. And I started looking at it like, oh man, I am going to be here for 2 hours. So we're going to break it out. So, okay, so here's this. Oh, I love this. Yeah. Could the court please define money and answer how the hell how can I lawfully pay a debt with a debt? Oh, yeah. So, and the other stuff we'll talk about it next week, whatever, gold and silver got taken off the, so all our debt's supposed to be paid with gold and silver. We ain't supposed to be paying shit with these worthless Federal Reserve notes. This is so badass. Yeah, this is so badass. So we're gonna talk about this whole, and I think this whole situation, there's like 5 or 6 parts to this, and I'm thinking that it's going to it's going to take up the whole time for next week. In addition to what we already said we're going to talk about. So, yeah. Could this be defined as money? And how am I supposed to pay a debt with a debt? Because money is a debt. The Federal Reserve? No. Yeah. And I'm going to leave the last link here. So this package I'm really proud of, my prosecutor eliminated package. I was working on this to get my wife out of jail, and they got tired of me harassing their ass, and they let her out a little early. But I have this perfected now, and I have a handful of people that have used it, and their people are not in jail no more. And they can't talk to me. Yeah, I love my job. This package is structured, and I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it. Okay? Because, like I said, we're legal corruption 101. This package, the prosecutor eliminated package, is structured to block the criminal process. Oh, wait. Criminal statutes are not valid laws. Criminal statutes are not valid laws. They don't have an action clause. They don't have time. They don't have bodies. Nope. They're not valid laws. How damn simple is that? But nobody wants to do shit about it. Everybody running around, following the program and the shit that they learned from the attorneys chasing their ass while they get hauled out to jail. So what we done here is we set this prosecutor eliminated package up, And demand for sanctions is demanding sanctions against the prosecutor. I have 3.5 million. You can put whatever you want in there, and you're demanding sanctions against the prosecutor because the criminal statutes are not a valid law, just like the foreclosure shit. They're not a valid law. It's bullshit. The criminal statutes are policies put out by a damn corporation. So unless you injure somebody or damage somebody's property, they got no business sticking their criminal statutes in your face. So if your loved one is in jail, they didn't injure anybody, they didn't hurt anybody, or damage anybody's property, then you need to get this and and this is one of my new packages. So I provide coaching. I have a protocol for the coaching. So if you invest in the package, you have to follow the protocol. All of the protocols for the coaching is on Facebook Messenger. I don't coach on my website. I don't coach on the other Facebook pages. I only coach in Messenger. And in order for me to see your ass, you need to send me a friend request. And then once I accept it, then I can see you, then you can message me a messenger. If you don't send me the friend request and you message me a whole bunch of times, I'm not going to see them. If you go to the, the Prosecutor Legal Facebook page and you leave some stuff over there, I'll see it in a few days. I don't check that page every day because I don't have time. I don't have anything going over there because the people that are smart, do the shit the way I need to have it done. And the reason I need to have a shit done the way I need to have it done is because I have so many people. I don't have time to take phone calls individually. I don't have time to talk to people about the stuff that I put in instructional videos, so I don't have to tell everybody every one single whatever. And people get mad sometimes and they don't realize that these people that are calling me and asking me shit that they could go over there and find out themselves, those people aren't doing the homework. And those people aren't good candidates for my program. Because my program is not lined out. Well, it kind of is on the foreclosure stuff. The property tax thing, I don't tell you exactly where you need to go, who you need to add, all of that stuff, because each state's different. Some states county recorder's office, some states tax assessor office, some states at So I already found out if I put a word in there, then that word's burned in your brain. And when you go and you can't find that, you're a freaking loss. No offense to anybody that did that, okay? So the idea in my program is to learn the concepts and the strategies and start using them yourself and coming up with your own shit. That's the way this has to work, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be waiting for me to tell you what to do. And those people that waited for me to tell you what to do found out that ain't going to happen. Hey, Steve, how you doing, man? Oh, nice. Okay, guys, there you go. Property tax package is badass. And I upgraded it with the lawsuit that you need to sue the ass for the foreclosure. So if you're in a foreclosure property tax situation, you can sue them for the property tax situation. And then when you get done beating their ass down for that, you can go back and sue them again for the foreclosure. Very nice, Steve. Yeah, it's nice to see that. Boy, it'd be nice to have that in a review or a video review. Now, if you make a video review and you don't want to have your face showing on there or whatever, you can always just make it blank and just have the audio, and then I can just post a picture while you're talking. So there ain't no reason why nobody shouldn't make me damn video review. So there you go. If you don't get that video review made, I'm gonna reach through the microphone. Well, no, not my microphone. It's very expensive. My cell phone, no, the cell phone. Ah. No, Steve, man, you're making it too complicated, man. You're making it too complicated. We just sue the judge's ass and then it takes care of all of that. So you're making it complicated. Yeah, you're making it too complicated. We like to stay at the gate. Okay, you get your ass to the gate by studying the description of the lawsuit packages, and by going to the YouTube channel and watching the shit that you need to watch to figure out. Yeah, you get your ass to the gate, and then I can coach you. So here's the thing too. So once you get in the program, you get to rolling, whatever, and you file stuff. If you get a response, then you screwed up. Just, okay, sorry. That wasn't where that wasn't where originally. Okay, so what I was going to say is that so we like to start at the gate, and when you file this stuff, if you do it right, they shouldn't be able to respond. They should not be able to respond because you've included the judge, you've included the state, you've included the attorney, you've included the eviction assholes if you're facing an eviction process. Now, keep in mind, if you're not facing an eviction process, you don't want to add a bunch of be emotional, add a bunch of shit, whatever, to your stuff because you're emotionally mad or whatever. Because the more people you add, the more complicated it gets. And this is why we like to stick with beefing up the demand for sanctions and beefing up the to demand to strike the attorney notice of appearance because, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to flash that across the screen again because I'm real proud of that. I don't know what you're talking about, Steve, because we've already sued the judge, and we sued the state. So we're not going to talk about any of their mixed law, the corporate, whatever. I just sued the assholes at the gate, and I don't have to talk about none of that stuff. Oh, make it. Maybe that's what the judge says when you file your shit. But I'm very sure that the judge didn't say that when you file my shit, and I'm very sure you didn't file my shit, or you wouldn't be saying this, and you have a whole different look. So, I don't know why you think the judge is going to end up saying that because uh, the judge. So the way my program works, we file a claim against the judge in state court. The state, the judge, and the players who started the dispute in state court, not municipal court or none of that shit, in state court. And then you hop your happy ass over to federal court and file your real lawsuit in federal court. So the state claim that you file is federal also. Everything that you get from me is federal. I don't make state shit because I already told you that the state law is bullshit. Okay, I don't do nothing. And I know people say, oh yeah, dude, you can file federal case law in state court. There's no difference between filing Supreme Court case law in the lower courts. Okay, but here's the problem that they have. When you do this, it kicks their ass because they can't respond to federal court case law stuff with their state court bullshit. So that's why I'm telling you, if they respond that you screwed up, you don't understand what the hell you got. Because they're not going to be able to respond. They can't respond with their state court bullshit. They can't. It doesn't go that way. uh, so, so you file your lawsuit in federal court against the state court judge, and the attorney has started all this. So I don't know why you think the judge is going to say, I'm just going on with the trial. Because the judge's happy ass is going to be facing a lawsuit in state court. The judge's happy ass is going to be more concerned about other people knowing that the judge illegally screwed all those people last year. All those people the judge has been screwing for the last 30 freaking years. So make it, you ain't thinking about this. Okay. I have. And this kind of thinking is what helped me structure the programs that I have right now. So you can say what you want, but you can't be saying that shit on my stuff unless you found my shit and you had this problem. So if you found my shit and you have this problem, you, you didn't do it right. Oh, and I provide coaching on Messenger to help you figure out where the hell you screwed up at. I'm not saying that you screwed up, and I'm thinking if you find value in my shit and you get off this emotional crap, then you go to the website and see what the hell that we offer. Okay, because your mind is in the conventional program. Okay, we don't do shit there, and this is why I tell people I don't need to hear all this stuff that everybody wants to talk to me about. I don't need to hear that shit. I don't need to hear it. Did you sign the mortgage? Did you sign the mortgage lien? Yep, I'm done. Did they deliver your deed to you? Well, no, I didn't even mean. You know, they didn't deliver shit. Oh, wait, excuse me. They mailed you the fake ass copy. Now, if your I did that and turned that security, because that deed is worth a lot of money, it's turned into a security when they sign pay to the order of on it and process it through the Federal Reserve for electronic credits. Okay. When they do that, yeah, and then they make a copy of it to send your happy ass to make you think you have control interest of your property. It's counterfeiting. If your I did that, if I did it, oh, they're already trying to shut my they're already trying to shut my YouTube down. I mean, not my YouTube, my Facebook down. And year before last, in July, somebody hacked my YouTube account. Uh-huh. And they ran my Google AdWords account up to $39,780 in 1 hour. Mm-hmm. And they got me kicked off of, yeah. But they didn't realize that I had another email address. And so once I figured all this shit was going down, I was there changing. Mm-hmm. And so that fool and this fool, two fools, stayed up till 4:45 in the morning, changing the passwords back and forth, back and forth. I don't even know how many times it got changed back and forth, back and forth. At one point, my wife said, "Are you coming to bed?" I said, "No, honey, I'm busy." I'm not giving out my freaking videos. Oh, hell no. I'm busy. Yeah. And so, yeah, that fool gave up and I actually got my YouTube account back. And when I went to it, they had rearranged my homepage and ran an ad on their stuff. And then Google AdWords deleted my account and said that I circumvented their process. I'm like, okay, you fools been stealing my money for years. Y'all ass know that I'm not smart enough to circumvent shit and do all that fancy dance shit. If I was, I wouldn't have been paying y'all ass for all them years. Y'all been taking my money. Anyway. The prosecutor eliminated package is badass. And make it your head's in the conventional program again. Judges are supposed to do a lot of things. Okay, so here's the thing with the judge. I'm just gonna throw it right here so we can just get off of this judge shit. Okay, here's the thing with the judge. Judges have qualified immunity as long as they're following the law and the Constitution, but they aren't. They never do unless you sue their asses. Okay, but they don't have immunity because they drag your happy ass in an administrative court. You're not in a judicial court where you have rights. You're not in a court that has anything to do with the freaking Constitution. You're in an administrative court where they can do whatever the hell they want to you unless you sue their asses. Yeah, it's taken me a while. It took me a minute to figure this out and call. Yeah, so that's what we do now. We don't waste time with stupid shit. Zelda, I didn't know what to tell you, so I know what I'm talking about, and I have it in my documents. I don't really waste a lot of time. I don't waste much time worrying about that stuff. So make it. I think you need to get educated here. You haven't been. Yeah, those offices are vacant. They don't have one, but you know what, Chad? Until you punch their ass in the face, they don't need one. And there you go with that. Um, no, no, that's not true. Make it. You're still living in the world of blah blah blah. Licensed our attorneys are not licensed, and well, yeah, you're right there. That's why we can represent ourselves, but that's not the reason why you can't represent yourself. You can represent yourself because you're not a corporate fiction. Yeah, you're not a U.S. citizen. Well, Chad, thanks for that. I'm still trying to understand the fraud that I'm working on right now. You know, stopping legal corruption 101. Does anybody think I should have a different name for my website? If so, you guys can email me or message me on Facebook. What's up, Clifford Miller? Hey, free dry. Hey, so, how's things going with you? Have you heard back from anybody after filing your demand for sanctions? And have you filed your motion to strike the attorney's notice of appearance yet? Interesting. Anyway, hey guys, I need to get off of here. I went over the show here for a while, and next week we're going to be back. We're going to be talking about the affidavit of state citizenship, and then I'm going to pick up where I left off at on the stuff to yeah, asking the court about the money thing. How you going to pay? How you going to pay with a debt with debt? Oh, that's so badass. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to throw the banner on here to the website here for the people who are new. WaitingCourtNow.com. You need to skate on over there and take a look at your legal options and study the description and then the detailed description, and then head over to the YouTube channel and take a look at. And well, you know all the stuff I've been telling you already, so y'all already know that shit. And here's my email address if you have any emails. I don't use the Win in Court no more. That email address was missing in action when they stole my YouTube channel, when they tried to steal my YouTube channel, and they stole my other stuff. And someone told me that I have some page that still has the Win in Court address on it, but I haven't been able to find the damn thing. So, and this is why you guys need to watch the updated videos so that you can stay up on what's going down now and not the old videos that were like months old. Oh, and here is a link to the property tax packets. Yep. I don't know, Anthony. I don't remember what I said. So if I said that, then that's probably true. I don't really like to go over what I said already because it makes me feel like I'm repeating myself. And so I have ADD, so I didn't want to repeat myself a whole bunch of times. Okay, I'm a grumpy coach. Oh, I don't like to repeat myself, and I think people will tell you that. Hey guys, thanks for the value of sharing your time tonight. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Stay in the ring, bam, and keep punching.